draw features two from the AFC between the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Chargers. On the visiting sideline, the Bills and their head coach. His side, one of the hottest teams in the league over the last few months. They've won 9 of their last 10. Pete Scott and Brock Ewer on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And here we go from L.A. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30.
Throwing on seconds. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. His first throw is an interception. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. 1st down, play action. Brought in right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's in season.
So that defense got a little something extra after the pick, and any return is normally a product of good coaching. They drill this all the time on the practice field about becoming a runner, finding the near sideline, your defensive players becoming blockers, and I know it doesn't show up as a ton of return yards on the stat sheet, but boy, every yard's important and critical in the game of football.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. His first throw is an interception. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake. And typically, one will follow.
They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an L.A. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Man in motion out of the slot. 1st down, and they go right back to it. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the stick.
So demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Number 85. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
I'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Maddox Trujillo on to handle this field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Brown's kick is up and good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
And looky there, Kate, finally got to call some points on the old scoreboard. 3 is fine, but you know both of these offenses want to find some touchdowns.
Johnson with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Bills and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And no one has been better than him at finding the end zone through the air all year. He's leading this league in passing touchdowns late in our season. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now the 2nd.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Gain of 15 there. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
15. And the Bills first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Pass play on 1st and 10. Catch made by Austin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
34-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
A loss of 2 yards.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line.
21 yards.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Back to
2nd
throw.
and 10.
Throw is caught. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bills pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights.
Good.
And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
Bills 7, Chargers 3.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
He's running with it. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
At the 9-yard line.
He keeps it himself. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get 6 more on their early advantage. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills drive their lead to 11.
Chargers 3.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. He fields it from the 8. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to start the drive. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
They're going play action.
2nd and 3.
Into traffic, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
At the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And they make the tackle at the 38. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
38-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bills get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
The Bills ready for their next series, let out on offense by their quarterback. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting 2nd right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Here's the thrown back on the handoff. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down pass play coming. This one falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 7 yards to go.
Air it out on 3rd. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
1st down, Bills.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds his fullback. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard
Shotgun
line.
snap. They'll throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back. Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And the Chargers 1st down.
And quick to the left. It's caught. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Complete to number
2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. It's his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Chargers
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Intended for
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Brown able to tack on the point after. And the Chargers chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 10.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Johnson now on the return. Making some progress here. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. He brushed him off with ease. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. He's running it right on the option. And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. This is Austin. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They get 6 and a first down as well.
And the Bills first down.
Hand off to the back. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Pass play coming here. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Takes the 2nd down snap. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Buffalo.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Running it now out of the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Setting up to throw. Has it at the 7. And that will not be enough for a first down. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Chargers 10.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. Out comes the Charger offense late in this first half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Pass play on 1st and 10. Cut out left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 6. And the Chargers, 1st down.
He's dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Throwing it again here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 14 is here, the final 5 weeks of the regular season.
Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Bills returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 26-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
Offense is set, 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. Shoots away from one. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. 2nd down, looking for options. Now here he goes. Free inside the 30. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Chargers 10.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third.
Slam, slam.
They'll throw it here on first. Gets it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Chargers first down.
They'll run here on first down. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. And they send a man in motion. Back now, pressure coming. Complete to Coleman. And they bring him down around the 34. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6.
Trying to throw this from the gun. This is bumped. Massive hits. The ball's out. And this is scooped up by the Bills. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And I'm having a little deja vu here, partner. We have seen this before. The offense headed out with a lead in this second half, thanks in large part to the turnovers generated by their defense.
Season after season, go ahead and look at the end of the year. The teams with the best turnover margin are typically the best teams in the league, and this team's making them pay yet again.
And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
On first down, they'll run. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll go play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
And it's 3rd down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line.
He was brought down.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Bills.
Design quarterback run here. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
Second down pass play coming. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
a 5-yard gain on the play. And the Bills first down.
They'll work against the blitz. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
It's to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Quick to the left, it's caught. Ooh, got him close to the line again. Down to the 25, 3rd and maybe a yard.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. This time, looking to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. Escapes a defender. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st down, Bills.
They'll run here from the gun. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
3rd down.
Trying to do it himself. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal. Right up the gut. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's the Bills football, and they can pretty well cruise the rest of the way. He gets it again. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. The offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw now. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills grow their lead yet again.
Chargers 10.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Back-to-back carries here. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Working now from the gun. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. There he is again, Brock. It's Coleman. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Now, hang on a sec, because after that play, we've got somebody in some discomfort. That's receiver Keon Coleman. 1st and 10 from the 32. towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They're throwing it. And he sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
He's on the quick hitter, and they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 18.
In the red zone now. He shovels this one forward. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. And then it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided. Keon Coleman, the touchdown.
The kicker on.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Chargers just about ready, and there they go, sending it away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 22 out of that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
And the Bills 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38.
1st down, Buffalo.
Throwing now on 1st down. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills put up even more points in a win.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead.
Chargers 17.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. There's a dive up the middle. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Now we'll see the medical team head out towards a Charger who's still on the field and in some pain. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Connecting on the slant. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Incomplete. It's now third down and 14.
Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Give now to the running back. He dodged the tackle. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills keep running away with this. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills tack on 7 more to their lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
To throw here on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 2nd and 10, still at the 28. Here's the handoff. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bills back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Lone back gets the handoff. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first. It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Bills moments away from win number 12. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. He hands it off. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They'll run now on second down. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. A pickup of 17. And the Bills have a first down.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Bills first down.
Setting him on the dive. Shoots away from one. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down, Buffalo.
So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory.